So, right now, you got Pound Town 1, Pound Town Spring Break, Pound Town featuring Nicki Minaj. How much pounding do you need? When you was in Miami, you was looking for sugar daddies, right?
The hoochie daddies, not no sugar daddies.
Right, where was your son?
Where the niggas that get rich? My son need a new pappy. I'm gonna keep turning up on these bitch ass hoes. I'm shitting on these bitches. Okay, cuz.
How you got into it with any fans? What was something that had you twisted and you responded?
I hate when they say I look like Young Thug, cause no the fuck we do not look like.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood, back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Shout out to my sponsor, in case you didn't know. That's ICYDK.blog. Make sure you check them out on all mobile devices in the World Wide Web. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss one video. Let's go. And we're going to start it off with Big Sexy. Sexyy Red. Sexyy Red has been all over the news the past couple of weeks. She's opening up for Drake now. She's finishing out that tour, being an opening act for Drake. Everybody's talking about, Sexyy Red and her antics and Pound Town and her saying that she's the raw dog queen and her basically making no apologies for her nastiness. And a lot of people now have started, notice how they got off of saying Ice Spice was a industry plant, and now they're on it with Sexyy Red. Oh, she's an industry plant. She popped out of nowhere, and she's doing this type of music because she knows it pushes a certain agenda. And plus, she's got the color red tobacco. That's the devil's color. Let me tell you something. Sexyy Red is probably, if you look back at the reason why she's doing the type of music she's doing, I wouldn't necessarily say that she's an industry plant. But Sexyy Red she was doing music. Pound Town, it was viral or what have you. It hit another level when it got Nicki Minaj on the remix. Right? And when all of these other celebrities started shouting her out, co-signing her like Drake, stuff like that. But, when you listen to Sexyy Red, she probably, had parents, she from where? St. Louis? She probably had parents listening to, Millie Jackson. Her parents probably listened to Millie Jackson. Her parents probably grew up in that, I be stroking era, stuff like that. So, candy liquor. Her parents probably listened to that stuff. Then when she grew up, she was probably listening to what? How old? She's in her 20s. She was probably listening to, Nicki Minaj. She probably heard Kia, My Neck, My Back. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think that, I'm not going to go and say she's an industry plant. I just think that she's doing the type of music that she see people liking. She didn't have that big push like Ice Spice and had the people behind her and stuff like that. I wouldn't even say she even have a push as big as Scarlett. But Ice Spice was already set in the place. So to not continue on with this, I don't believe that Sexyy Red is an industry plant. I just think she is doing the type of music that y'all are listening to. Moving on to Curtis Jackson, the boy 50 Cent. So he is a suspect in a criminal battery investigation after throwing his microphone twice in frustration as it was not working, and it hit a woman who has since filed a police report. And this woman has presented pictures. She's got a big knot in the middle of her forehead where you can see like the imprint of the microphone head hit her. Now, I know exactly what people are going to say, and I don't even have to go on social media to know exactly what they're going to say. So let's address it. Oh, why should he be treated any different from Cardi B? What's what he did any different from what Cardi did? And they just dropped the charges, so they should drop the charges on 50 Cent. Here's the difference. Y'all are talking with your feelings. Here's the difference. There's three things that's different. Number one, she presented pictures of her injury. Right? This other girl, from what we hear, she had no pictures or no visual bruises. Number two, this girl, from what I was told, left the concert because she was bleeding heavily from her head. The other girl stayed to the end of the concert, and she only pressed charges once she saw everybody getting in her social media saying, "You can get a bag from that. You could press charges against her." So that's the difference. The difference is this other girl, she left the concert immediately and went and filed a police report. The girl that got hit by Cardi B, the first thing is she wasn't intended to be hit by Cardi B. Cardi B was throwing the mic at another girl. Now, if that girl who had got hit and got bruises, then yes, she would have had an opportunity to press charges, and it might work out for her. It might still work out for her. Who knows? But this one is a lot different because this girl left the concert because she was injured, did not stay and party, and then wait until what everyone else was saying to press charges. So that has nothing to do with whether it's Cardi B, whether it's 50 Cent, or what have you. So we'll keep an eye on that and see exactly what happens. Of course, I said when Cardi B threw the microphone, she was wrong for throwing it. But these two situations are way different. 50 Cent didn't mean to hit anybody either, but the fact that it did, and she presented bruises. So that's why I think he might have to pay for a hospital visit or what have you. Moving on to your girl Doja Cat. Doja. So first things first, she's been added as a performer to the 2023 MTV Music Video Awards. So you know she's a great performer, so that's going to be an amazing performance. Secondly, she has now changed the album cover to her album Scarlet, which is coming out September 22nd. Now, a lot of people were speculating that she first was copying Nicki Minaj's The Pink Print. But, after further research, Doja Cat she got this cover art done by a guy who's an art designer who actually did the album cover for a rock group named Chava. So that album cover was very identical to Chava's. And she, in turn, was not trying to emulate Nicki Minaj's The Pink Print. And for more receipts on that, somebody brought it up to Doja Cat. If you see here, is one of the fans brought it up to Doja Cat, and she said, we know that you were just paying homage to Nicki anyway from her previous covers. The real ones know you weren't trying to bite. I guess they were trying to get her to admit that she was trying to pay homage to Nicki Minaj. And Doja Cat came back and said, no, sweetie, that was not it. That was not the reason why. And I believe the reason why was because the album cover art of Chava, they're dropping the same day. And the guy who did it, his name is Dusty something. The guy who actually did it, he actually did Chava's as well. So he pretty much gave them a similar, look. All right, so Doja Cat changed it from, what it originally was to this. But she's just letting people know that was not the reason why she did it. It had nothing to do with Nicki Minaj. So we'll see. Doja Cat with this performance coming out is leading into her album. That leads into, she's touring. The Ice Spice is on the tour with her, I believe with Doechii. Ice Spice, and Doja Cat. So that's why people have been asking, where's Ice Spice been? Ice Spice really just been rehearsing for it. But Nicki Minaj may have thought that Doja Cat was trying to emulate her because she dropped this tweet late in the midnight hour. I believe it was Tuesday night. And she said in that tweet, I get it. I'm that girl. I believe it's because a lot of people were sending her Doja Cat's album cover. But Doja Cat let people know that she was not trying to either pay homage, even though she's done that a lot of times. I would love for Doja Cat to have said before that, we all know that Nicki is amazing, and that was an amazing album. However, that was not why I changed it. That's what I would like for her to have said. Even though she has given Nicki mad props, all she does is give Nicki props. So, but this time, guys, this was not about Nicki Minaj. It's your boy Evan Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.